Welcome to Secondhand Surplus. As always, we're here in the Desert Survivalist Bunker 2.2. Today, on Will It Wednesdays, we're going to find out what this pouch here can do. First off, I should let you guys know there's going to be no Friday episode this week. I'm having a very, very, very large surplus sale of various stuff. Basically think a surplus store in my front yard sort of thing as part of a community sale. So I will not have time to launch a Friday episode, but we will return this coming Monday or the following Monday with our normal 3-episode week. So just want to give you guys a heads up on that. Today I'm checking out what this pouch here can do. This is the much maligned by me MOLLE 2 40mm high explosive pouch. I've also heard it described as the Pyro grenade pouch. That's the official description and NSN of this desert one here, which is probably made in, I don't know, 2004, something like that. It's in the old 3-color desert camo. These, when you go into a surplus store, most surplus stores, you'll see like a pile of these, and they'll be like $2 or $3 because nobody buys them because the bottom's open. It was made for a 40mm grenade. You can't really use it for much else, or at least that was long the opinion that I and probably everybody else held of these things, that they weren't really useful for much unless you had some sort of civilian legal 37 or 40mm grenade launcher. Other than that, wasn't a generally accepted option, and even the surplus store, I think they have hundreds of these in Woodland. I got a couple months ago, I got 2 fully loaded bags of ACU of these for like $5 a bag. Was not a popular seller. But today we're going to see what this guy can do. So first off, probably the single most useful thing that I've determined for these, and unfortunately I didn't buy one because I don't own one of the guns, but the 30 carbine, M1 30 carbine, the 15 round mags, the original 15 rounders that were issued with them, fit perfectly in here. I've tried it at the gun shop with an actual 15 round mag. Fits perfect. Mag's wide enough so it doesn't fall out the bottom, short enough so it fits in here. So consider this now the MOLLE M1 carbine 15 round pouch, if you will. I'll probably do some sort of episode on that once I can secure one of the mags and actually show you guys that it works. But until then, take my word for it, it does work. If you want a good way to carry 15 round M1 carbine mags besides the 50s issue pouches, you want a modern alternative, pick some of these guys up. Those will work great. They don't work with the 30 or I think the 30 was the only other increment they made them in. They don't work for that, so don't try those in there because they're not tall enough height-wise. But the 15 rounders, they work fine. This guy, I think we tried on a previous episode. I'm not going to put it in, but an Altoid tin will fit in this guy. Heck with it, I'll put it in. This is YouTube, after all. I'm supposed to do this, so you don't have to. Working on it. Now this is just a can be used for. Since it's so tight of a fit, I wouldn't recommend using it for it, but your Altoid tin fits in there. It ain't falling out. It's nice and tight. Actually kind of tough to push out, but you just push up on the bottom, you got your Altoid tin. It works. I should say You could just sew the bottom shut, or even glue the bottom shut with some sort of fabric glue. It kind of tends to cut off the width a little bit, so I haven't on any of mine, but cell phone, this is just an old crappy cell phone. If you've got one this thin, it fits in there great, doesn't fall out. Cell phone works. If you want to do a little fire starting kit, I've got this would just be like a belt carry kit. I got lighter, box of matches, stick the matches in there all the way, stick the lighter in there, the front or in the back, and you've got your fire starting kit. You probably, I didn't grab one of my fire steels or my magnesium blocks, but those will fit in there too, along with those two items, and you've got your little fire starting kit, as it were. What next? General carry kit. You can fit stuff, especially if you have small flashlights like the Surefire or knives. You can kind of clip those with belt clips. You can kind of clip those onto the edge of the pouch, like so. You can clip Sharpie markers, pens, what have you. Anything with a clip, you can kind of just clip it around the rim. Close the cover. Won't fall out the bottom if it's a larger object. And you kind of just have your little clip pocket kit that you can wear on your belt, or if you're on your gear, wear it on top of your gear or something like that. This next use, I don't remember where. I've seen this on the internet before, although it was not with a shovel, it was with an axe. These little guys, if you take one of these, and we'll bring in our pack from Monday's episode. Basically what you're going to do, if you have an axe, not likely you're going to use a World War II style non-folding handle e-tool, but if you have an axe or some other big tool, kind of stick your MOLLE pouch through the MOLLE on the back of your pack, not necessarily this pack, but whatever MOLLE pack you have. I think the example I saw did it on the assault pack, but you stick your thing through there, your case on, stick the handle through there. Yes, it goes through the bottom, and kind of to pry up on that. Choke it down, don't worry about the little button flap, and there you have your e-tool or axe or what have you hanging off of the back of your pack. And it just kind of sits in there, holds it real nice like that. The flap's kind of annoying, but you can always cut that off if you're just using it for this. It fits real nice, the handle just kind of slides off. The guy I saw doing it had an axe handle, and it wasn't quite that narrow, so he actually, I don't know if you can see, there's these little threads, actually you can see them right there, these little threads that kind of pinch that pocket, and what he did is he took a thread ripper and cut those little threads, and then I think reinforced, maybe back here, maybe he didn't, reinforced way over here, like on the seam of this part, and that gave him a wider bottom opening to let the handle through. So if you have a bigger tool with a bigger handle and you want to use this as a carrier, just do that little modification down there to widen the opening, and you should be well on your way to using it for whatever tool or saw. I didn't try my, I want to say my Coughlin's folding saw might go through this, maybe not. Seems like it's a little wide. I tried the 4x7 inch bandage in here, it did not work. Not that anyone really uses those anymore, but I just tried it. H&H gauze didn't go in real well. Nothing too much else I can think of that you can use this for, although I'm sure you can think of some stuff, so feel free to leave suggestions in the comments. But I would go out and pick up one of these. They're only usually a buck or two at the thrift store or surplus stores. You can probably find one at the thrift store. I never have personally, but go ahead and pick one of these guys up in whatever color you want. Keep it on hand if you want to integrate it into your gear, or at the very least carry a shovel or an axe on the back of something, and I think you'll be money well spent with that little guy. So that's been Will It Wednesdays. Like I said, no Friday episode. We'll be back Monday with more of the craziness you love on this show, and we'll catch you guys later.